Hi everyone, how are you? My name is Faith Mutingwende. I'm from Zimbabwe. I'm 23 years old, currently studying law at the University of Zimbabwe. So today I'll be sharing with you my leadership journey, my girl leadership journey. So I remember sometime early this year when I was on my Facebook page, I came across a poster for girl leader, and I was very eager to know what Girl Leader is about, and I had to dig in and find information about Girl Leader, and it really pushed me in order to apply for the sessions for the program, and I submitted my application and I got my reply, and I made it to the 2022 class, which was very much exciting before I even started, because I'm one person who's very much interested with leadership. So one of the reasons why I had to join the Girl Leader program was because I'm one person who is into leadership and who aspires to take part in leadership, because I see myself as a motivational speaker one day, talking to fellow young women out there, girls in schools, motivating them, working with women in general, with non governmental organizations. So joining Girl Leader was really a blessing in my life, because I felt like I needed to get skills from it. So the journey started quite so well, and I can say that the journey was an amazing journey, because it was not all about learning for those long hours, but then there were a lot of activities that were taking place. So I remember would go into breakout rooms where would meet different facilitators and would get to interact with different young ladies from different countries, and some from the same country with me. You know, that time, wow, that time we would socialize. It was quite an exciting moment, and the journey was worthy it, because I was able to learn two or three things from it. And basically, I would really love to start talking about one of the major topics that we learned, that is authentic leadership, which was the main topic when we began our classes. And I'll just tell you a few things that I learned, because I don't want to tell you everything and spoil your leadership program journey, but then I'll just try to be brief. So with authentic leadership, what I learned is that as an authentic leader, one has to be self-aware of their self. You need to understand who you are, your strength, your limitations, and being able to manage your emotions. And also you need to be true to yourself before you can be true to anyone else out there. um and also, I remember something was mentioned to do with being more of a listener and less of a speaker. Of course, we might be leaders in different sections, but then what we have to do is that we need to listen more to what our colleagues want, and taking down what they require, then find ways in order to implement those things that they need. And I think that's all I can say about authentic leadership. Then we also learned about communication, being more of a listener, good listener. And we also learned about resilience, being a resilient leader. But then, after having said all those topics, I really enjoyed the topic to do with imposter syndrome, because I found myself as one person trapped in a situation whereby I do not believe in myself. I was actually fighting imposter syndrome. So, having gone through a discussion to do with imposter syndrome, I came out confident, and I really felt like it was a turning point in my life, because what we learned about imposter syndrome was that we as leaders should overcome imposter syndrome. And the only way that we can be able to overcome imposter syndrome is making positive affirmations to ourselves before anyone else tells us, because many a times I'll find myself refusing to take up positions when called upon to do so, because I felt like someone else better than me was going to be better to take the position rather than myself taking up the position. But then after having done a session on that, it really changed the way I thought about myself, and it actually shifted the way that I used to see things. And as I speak now, I'm someone who is now working on imposter syndrome, fighting imposter syndrome, and making positive affirmations before I stand in front of people, before a position is actually given to me. I actually practiced and learned not to let people down, but to be someone who's active and being able to take a position when called upon to do so. So, these sessions, they were quite transforming for me, like I said. And trust me, had I missed these sessions, I think I would really have regretted, because they were quite transformative, and they were motivating, encouraging, and like I said, I got to meet people from the same country with me, some even from the same faculty with me, and also getting to make new friends. So I think the journey is very much helpful to those young ladies out there who also feel like they are very passionate about leadership. My advice is that they should not hesitate to take up the program, because the program is very transformational, and it opens our insights of the way we see things, and it pushes us to be better than what we are. So, yeah, if you want to take up the program, don't hesitate.